We start with breaking news this midday from Southampton County. A jury just handed down a guilty verdict in the case of a missing woman later found murdered.
James Goodwyn Jr. was found guilty of first-degree murder in the stabbing death of Cynthia Carver. Now, she disappeared from her home in Newsoms in 2019. Investigator Chris Horn joins us now live with those details. Chris?
Yeah, Lauren, the evidence pointed to James Goodwyn Jr. from the beginning. Of course, his defense attorney offered an alternate theory involving another man, but the jury in the end went with the evidence. Cynthia Carver was reported missing by her mother back in February of 2019. Her body was found about 4 weeks later in a wooded, marshy area of Suffolk where logging was being done. It was right off of a logging trail. 3 months after that, we're now in June of 2019, Goodwyn is arrested at his girlfriend's home in Virginia Beach and charged with Carver's murder, charged with first-degree murder. The evidence against him, DNA in the home of Cynthia Carver in Newsoms. There was a bloody shoe print that matched his Nike sneakers, plus phone records that trailed him from her home to this area where Carver's body was dumped. Now, his defense attorney said it was another man. It was someone who was involved with Cynthia Carver, a married man from North Carolina, Dominic Hockaday. The jury wasn't buying that. After 3.5 hours of deliberation, starting yesterday and finishing about an hour ago, they came back with a guilty verdict on the first-degree murder charge. They considered second-degree, but they went to the top line. First-degree murder conviction for James Goodwyn Jr. He has been behind bars ever since he was arrested almost 6 years ago. On July 1st, he'll be sentenced here at the courthouse in Cortland. He faces from 20 years to life in prison. I'll have reaction from the attorneys. They did not want to go on camera later on at 12:30. We're live in Cortland, Southampton County. Chris Horn, 10 on your side.